Hi, welcome to, I think I'm going to call this a normie tries goth makeup. The fact that I'm a normie is absolutely debatable. I did more gothic makeup in like 7th and 8th grade, but that's mainly because I just didn't know how to not have wings that took up my entire eye. I didn't have the dexterity in my hands. So here I am putting in contacts because I think that really adds something. I like when I see the girls on TikTok put in lenses. I think there's a girl who goes by like Dead Girl, and she does that, and I think it looks super cool. And I have some lenses. I have a video about them that I haven't edited. I got them from, I think, Honey Color or something like that on a good deal. And so yeah, they're kind of anime or whatever, I guess. Now I brought out all of the products so I could tell you what I was using. To do my eyes, I used the Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit. I really like it. It's a brow pencil. It lets me do my brows, minimal effort. I shaved off the tail ends of my eyebrows, but they're kind of growing back, so I need to reshave them. Also, I use Sony Vegas to edit, and when I speed up clips like this, my frame rate on my camera isn't high enough to not make it look like shit, so I think it looks okay, though. Better than it sometimes does. So, it didn't really matter what I did with my eyebrows, because I knew I was going to throw on my wig with bangs, but I just kind of sloppily filled them in, like just very basic. I didn't care about shape or anything. Now I did watch another girl do like her oh wait, here, I'll tell you what I use. So Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, I used the shade Boot because I only have 2 shades of black in my entire makeup collection, which is kind of sad. Also, Lime Crime was kind of a shitty company back in the day. Like their CEO dressed as a Nazi for Halloween, so take that as you will. Yeah, I don't know, I encourage conscious consuming, and there's probably much better black eyeshadows. But yeah, I was saying that I was really struggling with that contact because sometimes my contacts dry out because I don't do a good job. I don't wear them that often, and I don't do a good job of making sure that they're like soaking. So I was trying to get in the left eye lens, and it was just like crispy and out of shape, and it was hurting my eye. So I put in a blue circular lens. You can't really tell a difference because they're very similar. I was really struggling because, like I was saying, that eye was bothered, so it like kept watering. So you may notice that I keep smudging that side. I also filmed this entirely out of frame. This was my first like makeup tutorial, or at least one that I've done in a while, so I was trying a new setup, and clearly it was trash. Yeah, I had to keep going in and fixing because my black was smudging. I'm still wearing these contacts. They're like comfortable once they're in, but I also have really sensitive watery eyes, so I'm just making myself look like a raccoon. Is that what the kids say? But yeah, Venus 2 Lime Crime palette. I do feel like the Lime Crime palettes are very like alt in aesthetic and color scheme. Like they're very nice, but I don't know. She's a shitty person, but there are shittier people. I really am going to dig myself into a hole with this one, aren't I? But I don't know what to say. That's me vibing. I think I'm going to leave the music at like a low volume in the background. I also hope this voiceover is loud enough because sometimes it looks like it is and other times it looks like it isn't. I also hope this isn't too long. So you see how I'm using a paintbrush to put on my eyeliner? I actually ran out of eyeliner, and so this is what I do when I run out of eyeliner and don't feel like buying more / yeah, don't have the money or whatever. That's a ColourPop black lipstick. I don't know the shade. It's probably rubbed off of the container. It's just black lipstick. And I apply it using a paintbrush, like one that I use to like acrylic paint, and I put it on my eyes. I probably could have gone more dramatic with the wing in hindsight, but I didn't really know what I was doing or what was going on, and I kind of stuck to what I knew, stayed simple. There are much more intricate goth looks than back when I looked up to goth girls. It used to just be like black on your eye, boom, you're done, you're goth. But now people do there's like goth with a little bit of color with different shapes, all kinds of fun stuff. Wow, I'm really looking at this angle and wondering why I chose it. Oh, because it's the only place that my camera and my tripod would fit. So if I do... Shit. If I had taken my camera off of my tripod, I found an angle that worked one time, so... I don't know. Anywho, I did like a really thin wing, which isn't super gothic. I feel like I could have gone thicker and it'd fit the aesthetic a little better. I also hate my side profile. You notice how I didn't put any face makeup on? No concealer, no foundation. That's generally how I deal with makeup. If I feel fancy, I'll put some fucking... I don't know what I was saying. So now I'm applying lashes. I was wearing the Ardell 700 Wispies or something like that. They're super old, kind of crusty, bent out of shape, have a lot of glue on them. And I just used Duo liquid lash glue, like the little paint-on applicator. I think that's very helpful. I wasn't sure if lashes would add much because they're black lashes on a black background of the eyelid. But I think lashes are always good. Sometimes just lashes are a look. I look like a panda or a raccoon. Do pandas even look like that? Maybe raccoon is better. Raccoon eyes. There's me continuing to vibe. Didn't want you to hear me breathing. Yeah, so I pulled out what mascara I was using. I used the Lash Sensational by Maybelline New York. And I used that. It's like a Better Than Sex ripoff, or dupe as they call it. And I bought 2 bottles of Better Than Sex. The internet fucking lied to me. That shit is shit. I don't like it. It's clumpy. I don't like the formula. I don't know how I feel about the applicator. But yeah, definitely not worth the $20 or $30 that fucking mascara is. For fucking mascara? It was at this point that I realized my camera was running out of battery, so I used the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Golden Flower Crown to highlight, and then I used the Kat Von D lipstick in Vampira for my lips. Bye!